Hi guys, it's Emily, and today I'm going to be doing the Get to Know Me tag, and yeah, basically what the Get to Know Me tag is just a bunch of questions that I have collected from the internet, and I will answer them so you get to know me a little bit better. And yeah, the first question for the tag is what's your middle name? My middle name is Michelle, spelled Michele. It's a little different, but yeah. The second question is favorite subject in school, and my favorite subject would probably be social studies, just because I really like geography and learning about different places, and because I want to travel someday, so it'd be kind of cool, and yeah. The third question, I can't talk, is favorite drink, and my favorite drink would probably have to be raspberry or pink lemonade by Peace Tea. Because, yeah. I also really like Mellow Mood, which is like it's a tea, like, sponsored by One Love, and I don't really know how to explain it anymore, but it's really good. The fourth question is favorite song. And my favorite song right now is probably Blank Space by Taylor Swift, which isn't really, like, something I normally like because I don't really listen to that type of music, but Emma kind of got me into it, so yeah. I also really like If These Sheets Were the States by All Time Low, because I actually do really like All Time Low, and yeah. The fifth question is what would you name your future children? And I really like names that aren't very popular. Like, I like Arabella, that's such a pretty name, and I wish I was named Arabella, but I'm not, so I also really like, for like boy names, like Dakota. No, it seems kind of like a girly name for a boy, but I actually really like it. And another name I kind of like is like, I like naming things after other things. Like, I want to name it after my mom and a bunch of other people that I really have influenced my life a lot and that I love. And yeah. The next question is sports, like favorite sports that you play or do. The only sport, like, I mean, I really like track and swim because I do swim. I don't really do track. I don't know why. It's like a subconscious thing. I know it's weird. I'm gorgeous. I know. And not to seem conceited or anything, guys. But I also do color guard, which I mean, not a lot of people really think is a sport, but it actually is, to me at least, and other people that do it. And it's probably one of my favorite sports. Also, soccer is pretty cool. I used to do soccer, but I kind of quit because I got a bad injury that couldn't really let me play soccer anymore at the time. Now I just kind of not really in the shape for soccer, but yeah. The next question is favorite book. And my favorite book is, like, it changes often. Like, right now it's Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children and Hollow City, which are both by the same author named Ransom Riggs, and they're the first and second books in the series. And I also like the Harry Potter series is, like, really close to my heart because I grew up with it, as a lot of people did. And I also really, really like this book called Perfectionist by Sarah Shepard, which she's also the author of the Pretty Little Liars series, which I haven't really gotten into, but I heard it's pretty good, so I might look at it after I finish the current book that I'm reading. But yeah, it changes a lot. Same thing with, like, my favorite song. That's why it's kind of hard for me to decide, but yeah. The eighth question on the Get to Know Me tag is favorite color. And my favorite color is, like, right now it's between lavender, like light purple and stuff, and cerise, which is like cherry. I don't think I said that right, which I'm really sorry if I didn't because it's French, but yeah. I'll probably pronounce it right one of these days, but right now it's not today. Yeah. The ninth question is favorite animal, and my favorite animal is, like, I like a lot of animals. They're kind of cool, but right now I'm, like, into wolves or giraffes because they're kind of cool. And yeah. The next question is favorite perfume, and I really like this one called Paradise Beach by Hollister. Like, I don't normally shop there. I get some of my jeans there every once in a while from, like, thrift stores and stuff. But yeah, it's, like, really floral, and I really like floral scents or fruity scents. I don't really like citrus though. Yeah. But yeah. Well, like, for winter, I use this perfume called, it was Vanilla something, Vanilla Novel, and it's from Bath and Body Works, which was, it was so good. I loved it. The next question is favorite holiday, and one of my favorite holiday is probably, I really like Halloween because I like dressing up, and it's really creative, and I also like scary things. It's kind of weird. I'm probably like the only person on this channel that likes scary things, but they're one of my, I think it's kind of cool, and dressing up's fun. I like creating things, and candy, of course, because it's candy. The next question on the Get to Know Me tag is childhood rate from 1 to 10, 1 being the lowest and 10 being the highest. And my childhood, I think, was pretty good. We went on a lot of trips and hung out with a bunch of people, and I made a lot of friends. Although I was bullied for a little bit in my childhood, then I moved schools from where I was. So I guess it's probably I'm going to say an 8. It could have been better because of the bullying part, but everything else was pretty fun. Like my uncle and stuff, and grandmother and a bunch of other people spoiled me rotten. Honestly, they still do, but not as much because I was a small child. But the next question is if I speak any languages besides English. I speak a little bit of German, and a little French, not a lot, because I'm gonna be studying French in high school, and then I also speak a little bit of Spanish, because that's what I'm studying right now. And yeah, it's kind of cool. I don't really know any phrases to say. David Mota Bicicleta. I forgot. En bicicleta, there we go. Va en el parque. David rode his bike to the park. That's like probably the best I could do off the top of my head. And yeah. The next question is if I have any siblings, and I do not. I'm an only child as far as I know. Like my parents are totally hiding one of my siblings in my basement. So, yeah. So, only child. That's all I know. And yeah. The next question is favorite store. And my favorite store is, there's a lot. Like, it depends on the thing. Like, grocery store wise, it's probably Hy-Vee. Because it's like, where I can only eat things. It sells a lot of things that I can eat. I should say that. Because I'm a vegetarian. And, excuse me. I have the hiccups. And, yeah, but like shopping wise, like clothes, it's probably like Hot Topic, PacSun, Tilly's. There's another one. I'll probably think of it later. I used to like to shop at Wet Seal, but the one in the mall that I live near closed, it was the worst thing ever because I really liked Wet Seal actually. Macy's is cool for certain things. It depends, but yeah. That's basically the only stores I actually shop at. Earthbound's pretty cool. If you don't know what that is, it's kind of like an indie, kind of hippie store, I guess you could say. They sell like really nice incense and a bunch of other things. And yeah. The next question is favorite restaurant. And my favorite restaurant is probably Fuji's, which is a Japanese steakhouse. Steakhouses are really nice. And Burger King actually has some really nice veggie burgers. Like, I just discovered them not too long ago because my friend showed them to me. They were really good, and yeah. So, if you're a vegetarian and you want to try some pretty good veggie burgers, go to Burger King. That's about it. Yeah. The next question is favorite movie, and my favorite movie that also changes a lot because I really like film, but right now, my favorite movie is... Oh man, I don't know. That's really hard. I like Mean Girls. Okay, wow, that's so classic and obvious, and Clueless is a good movie too, and White Chicks. Oh my god, movie. Um, um, The Suicide Room's pretty good. Yeah. Definitely recommend if you like things like that. Yeah. The next question is favorite shows. And my favorite shows, there's a lot. It ranges from like cartoons to like really dramatic shows. Like I really like The Walking Dead. Wow, I know. Yes, I love that show. And Gotham is really good too. And Agents of Shield. And then some of my favorite cartoons are like Gravity Falls. I know. Gravity Falls is really good actually. And I'm probably really, you guys think I'm probably really weird because of that, but yeah. I also like SpongeBob because that's a good show. Childhood, forever and always. It's still around. It's been around since like the 1996, I think. I don't know, but it's still pretty good. The next question is PC or Mac, and I really want a Mac, but right now I'm using a PC. It is the HP something 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 something. It's not a touchscreen. It's like one of those like nice Windows PCs that are really expensive, and it's humongous, but it's not a touchscreen, which kind of upsets me, but I'll get over it. It also has those live tiles, which is actually kind of cool. Because, yeah, but I use Apple for just about everything else. My phone is an Apple phone. And, yeah. To go along with the Apple phone thing, the next question actually is type of phone, which I didn't realize. I knew it was on here, but I didn't know when. My phone is an iPhone 4S because I like the 4S. I don't really like the 5s. The 6s are okay. But yeah. I kind of want a 5S though, because all of my friends have them and they seem kind of cool. Or a 5C, which it would probably be white or light blue. The next question is height, and I'm 5'2.5". Like, I'm the tallest out of the Vloghipsters, maybe except for Emily, the other one. But yeah, but they're still growing. I don't have a lot left to be growing. That didn't make sense. To grow. I guess that kind of makes sense. I'm supposed to be like 5'3" or 5'4", I think. But yeah. The next question is any pets, and I do have pets. I have 2 dogs and a cat. My dogs are, one is a Malamute, Black Lab mix, and her name is Milo. It's a long story. I thought she was a boy, okay? And the other dog is a Jack Russell Terrier Chihuahua mix, and her name is Brownie. And then my cat is a orange tabby, and her name is Clementine. And all of my pets are rescues. Both Milo and Brownie were going to get shot if like all of the puppies from that litter did not get taken, and they all did, which is good. And then Clementine, my mom, she works at a recycling plant. She found her in one of like the big bins full of paper, and it's a miracle she's even alive, to be honest. But yeah. So that's it for the Get to Know Me tag. I am Emily, and I will catch you next Wednesday when I will be uploading my deer makeup tutorial video. You'll love it. Trust me. Well, see you later. Bye.